Micah Hendricks here. Wanted to go over the market with you guys. We got our brand new market recap in for June from Coldwell Banker, and I'm going to kind of let you guys hear it, and then I'm going to narrate it and just kind of give you my opinions on what I think about the data and what it means. So let's go ahead and get this going and give you guys the market recap for June.
At Coldwell Bankers Seacoast Advantage, we know the market. Welcome to June's market update. Let's take a look at residential real estate activity in your area during the month of May. The number of active listings was down 67% from 1 year earlier and down 9% from the previous month. This smaller
So that's very interesting, right? Let's go back and look at that data. From a year earlier, we're looking at 67% decrease in listings, right? So give me some context. Last year in June was when things were really opening up, right? Like we kind of, broke down some of the, non-ability of businesses to be open and serve people. People got out, a lot of life returned for a month or two, okay? So that's important because rates were lower and people were buying homes. And we have an active inventory of 67% less. So if we had 100 houses in Wilmington then, we're now sitting with 33 in comparison to this year. So, that's very interesting because that means not only have the buyers not gone away, we're still running out of houses to see. And then the follow-up piece of that,
and down 9%,
9%, right? So even 9% from last month. And I've been telling buyers that I've been working with, like, we needed to strike January through April because and I've been telling sellers whose homes I hope to list and are planning to list, throughout the end of the summer into the fall, buyers are going to be really, really stressed June, July, August after this type of data constantly going against them. It was a challenging market in January to March. And it's just getting more and more challenging. So if you're on the sidelines for buying right now, give me a call. Let's talk about that now because it's not getting any better. If you're thinking about selling, we'll talk about that a little bit and what the data means. But I believe you need to wait a little bit.
This smaller inventory means that buyers who waited to buy may have had a smaller selection to choose from. As you can see, the median listing price for the month was just under $460,000. Compared to last year, the average number of...
Okay, so let's go back in that because y'all probably want to know what that number means. Let's check that out.
Compared to last year, the average number of days units spent on the market before being sold.
Wait, that was 4. All right, so right at 28 seconds, we've got... This is an interesting jump, right? So median listing price, this is basically growth year over year, right? So May of last year, we were at about 379. We have now jumped 21. What's that? That's basically 40K. So, you're talking about a 11% price jump, guys, since last year. If you bought a home last year, congrats. You made 10%. That's even, but that's what the figure here is that we're seeing.
$160,000. Compared to last year, the average number of days units spent on the market before being sold was down.
Okay, so this is a little bit misleading, but it's still mind-blowing. And I say it's misleading a little bit because May, things still weren't really ramped up. Like, COVID was in full bore. It still had a full bore on our society. We were not out and about. Nobody was out and about. Nobody was really even doing much business. So, yeah, homes were on the market a little bit then. In May, we were still kind of like, how is this going to affect the real estate market? Data is cautiously looking good, but is it going to continue? So it's a little bit misleading this year over year and the big, drop. This 21 days, I think, is more relevant if we can get a closer figure. So let's see if we get one of those.
May signal a positive trend in the local inventory turnover rate. The median sale price was just...
No, it didn't give one, unfortunately. So, that would have been nice to see, like, hey, what did it do last month, right? Because my guess is that dip, isn't as significant because the context is a little off on that data.
$20,000.
So this is what homes are selling for right now, right? Like, this is an interesting jump. Okay, so this is so confusing to me. I think it's indicative of the types of homes that are on the market, like the price range. Because if you look May 2020 to April 2021, like 270K, 288K, that's about an $18,000 rate sales difference. We're talking 5-ish%, not really. Actually, it's a little more than 5-ish%. It's more like 7%. So then we have this next jump, right? 30K from April in 2021 to May of 2021. I mean, that's stunning. I mean, that's absolutely stunning. And in working with buyers, my opinion on why you're seeing that isn't so much as growth as it is there are no homes on the market under this 318 price range, right? There's nothing. And I think everybody knows that, and that's what's so challenging to buy in that under that 300 range. And I think that's why you're seeing this median sales price go up, because those aren't the homes that are selling right now. It's the higher price homes where the inventory is more plentiful. So let's move forward.
The number of units sold increased 31% year over year and held.
So year over year, this is interesting. May, again, like I told you, it was kind of like we were seeing positive data. The world's not going to end. Real estate's going to turn around. So I'm not a big fan of choosing that May 20. I know why they did it, because it's the May data video, but I'm just not a good fan of the context of that. Better context here is what's going on in April of 2021 and what's going on in May of 2021. Solid demand. And that's what I see is solid demand. No wane, and expect growth all throughout the summer in demand, aka units sold.
Steady, month over month. These figures may indicate that buyers have been taking advantage of opportunities in this market. Thanks for watching.
All right, guys, pretty much, I said I'd give my summation at the end. I hope that's helpful for you, for me to explain this data for you. What I believe is if you're a buyer, you need to be buying now and you need to be getting in now. I'm full believer in that. I'm not worried about the bubble in this market because there's true demand here. There are good loans. There's cash buyers. These aren't unleveraged loans of people just buying something because they have an opportunity and access to money. These are people with money who are literally changing their lives and changing the way where they're living. So this demand is going to stay. If you're looking to buy, get up with me, give a call to me. Let's talk and figure out a way to get you in this process. If you're looking to sell, this is my personal opinion. I believe if you're looking to sell, two things that you need to do. You need to, one, have it lined up where you're going to go. At least an area, at least some sort of plan. Don't just sell willy-nilly. You need to have an idea, whether that's a rental, which is what I'm kind of recommending people who are going to sell is, have a 6-month rental in place ready for you just in case the house search doesn't go right. But also my second point is sell a little bit later. If you come to me right now and you want me to sell your home, I will sell your home. I will do what you want me to do, but I will also counsel you to sell your home in a month or two, because in my personal opinion, the market is just still continuing to heat up. And I think, July, August, we're going to see some really frustrated buyers who are just going to be done with it and they're going to be throwing their money at your house. So you're thinking about selling it, give me a call. Let's talk about it. Hopefully this is helpful for you guys. I'm going to try and do these every now and then so that you have at least once a month when they come out so you have an understanding about the data. All right. Give me a call, 252-717-3104.